What is up, guys? How are we doing? Thanks for tuning in, and today's topic is a little bit different than my usual videos, so stay tuned. But first, let me take a shower. Hoppa! I know, how unusual to see me in a shirt, but you can't always look like a homeless person, so let's get to the video. Most of you guys know that I'm more of a minimalist person and that I don't own too many things actually. And so I got the question from a friend whether I could make a video about what I take with me while I'm traveling. And obviously yes, I'm gonna do that. First of all, I have to say I started my travels with a bigger backpack and more stuff. But then I got the opportunity to buy a nice minimalist backpack from my friend Yannis, and I used the opportunity to cut down on a few things that I didn't really need. So I sent a few things home, gave a few things away, threw a few things in the bin, and now we're here. Also, I do actually own a few more things at the moment, which I'm using for working. Since I'm working hospitality 5 days a week full time, I do have to have a few more shirts and an extra pair of pants, an extra pair of shoes that I only use for working and that I will get rid of in 3 weeks when I'm going to leave Melbourne. But more about that in a different video. For now, let's just focus on what I'm going to take with me when I'm leaving Melbourne, when I start traveling again. Yeah, for the sake of this video, I have put everything here on my bed. I mean, at least the important stuff. And let's go through it. I think we should start with my backpack. So that's the good boy. It's perfect backpack for minimalist backpackers. In fact, it's called Digital Nomad. It's the dream backpack for a digital nomad. I wouldn't necessarily consider myself a digital nomad, let's say yet, but nevertheless. So, but more about that you can see later when I put everything inside of here. So let's continue with my clothing. Alright, so let's start with my underwear. Right now you can only see 2 pairs, but I actually own 5 pairs of underwear, and so far I didn't have a problem with that. To be honest, I started with 7 pairs, but 2 pairs were just, they had holes in it, so I threw them away. And the same with these socks. So there's only 1 pair of socks right now, but I do actually own 5 or 6 pairs. The other ones have just been washed, so they're just drying outside. But you get the idea. And then for just like basic shirts, I got 2 super light tank tops. They're pretty old actually. I bought them like 5 years ago at H&M. I wouldn't necessarily buy anymore at H&M, but back then, yeah. And they still do their job. It's super lightweight and I love them. And then I got just a basic black shirt and two ethics shirts. My beloved ethics shirts. So these are my, let's call them my good shirts, and this is more like a working whatever chill shirt. And then let's go over here. So this is a long pair of pants, and I actually do wear a second pair of long pants. I would say you only need 1 long pair of pants if you travel to a warm destination, but I got these 2 pants, this one and the one that I'm wearing right now, for super cheap at a thrift store. I actually made an Instagram post about it, so if you follow me on Instagram, you might know about it. I just keep them for now and I have to see. They're super lightweight as well, it's just chinos. And we see. I might get rid of one of these, but at the moment I keep both. And then I got this one, which is a little bit of a nicer short, because I got 2 more shorts, which is this one, which is more of like a, so I use these for swimming and then for doing workouts. It's also ethics actually. It's the 2020 ethics, whatever. You get the idea. And then I bought these yoga shorts, which are so nice and comfy. My favorite pairs of shorts that I own. And when it's warm, I wear them all the time. But since it's not very warm here in Melbourne at the moment, they're just in the cupboard at the moment. And then I got my North Face jacket, which is a little bit dirty. Might have to clean that in very soon. I brought this from Germany, obviously. And then I got 3 like sweaters. So I would say you only need 2, to be honest. 1 or 2 if you're being super minimalist. But I got this, which is quite like a lightweight sweater. I also thrifted this one, and it's just It's just kind of nice, so I kind of want to keep it. And then obviously my Ethics sweater, which is the heaviest thing I own, I think, at the moment. And I got this medium, just super stylish sweater, which I love as well. Yeah, I don't know, I might have to get rid of one of these, possibly this one here. But I see if I can fit them all in. And then we got two, let's call them like secret tips. So this is kind of like skiing underwear. So this is like this is a pair of long johns, and this is so convenient because when it gets very cold, you can easily wear it underneath your pants. But also, what I'm doing, I'm using it kind of like sweatpants, which I'm just wearing here at home during the day, and it really does the job. So that's super convenient because it's pretty light and it doesn't take much space, and compared to like a normal sweatpants, because they are big and bulky, and if you want to travel minimalistic, yeah, this is a good thing to swap it for. And then we got the same thing for like shirts. So this is a functional shirt. When it gets really cold, you don't have to carry an extra jacket, you just put this shirt underneath and it warms you very well. So that's a secret tip from my side. Maybe it's not a secret at all. So I do have this first aid kit. I reckon you won't necessarily need it, but when you need it, then you're happy if you brought it. So just get one. And then I got this. It's a sleeping bag. It's just super lightweight. It doesn't really help against the cold. It's more if you're in Thailand in a hostel and you don't trust the beds and the bed sheets. So, but that's convenient. I actually used it a few times already. And then obviously a water bottle, because you don't want to buy plastic all the time. And then this is pretty cool. I would highly recommend getting one of these. This is my day backpack. It's just super convenient. You can fold it super small, and I will probably be able to fit it into my bigger backpack. And then we got a few other items which I think are pretty essential, which is a headlamp. Super convenient if you are outside camping or whatever and you need both hands. A lock. Some sunglasses. This is just the most important thing ever. Sleeping mask and earplugs. Obviously it can be any book or if you just want to use a Kindle or Audible. I do like the paperback books, but I also use Audible quite often. And then obviously your passport. This is quite convenient. I bought this a few years ago in America at a Walmart. I still use it. It's just like a fork, spoon, knife kind of thing. Super convenient. And then some headphones. I know this is not very environmentally friendly, I have to admit. It's plastic as fuck. I bought this a long time ago, but they are just so convenient to clean your teeth from time to time. And then my razor. Super old, and I might have to get a new one very soon. But it still does the job, and which of you boys is using this as well? I brought actually 3 of those from Germany when I started my travels. This is the rest I have. It's a half full still. And then if you want to get rid of some body hair, nail clipper, some natural deodorant. This is a pretty good brand. I found this here in Australia. I can recommend it. This one here, obviously couldn't go without it anymore. It's a tongue scraper to get your tongue clean. It's just so much nicer, and I would highly recommend you research why you should use a tongue scraper. And then I got your bamboo or wooden toothbrush, and then some toothpaste. And I can easily fit that all in this bag here. And this is how I do it. Alright. And then obviously I do own a lot of cable stuff and electronics, and obviously that differs from person to person. If you're just a normal traveler, you're probably just cool if you just bring your phone, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a camera, but I do have a few more things, so check this out. So this is my workstation here, and obviously my MacBook tripod, which is actually fucked. Cannot recommend it at all. iPhone, and then some cable stuff. But all that cable stuff most of that can fit in here, and then I got a few other things. And then before I forget it, these are my travel towels, which are like quickly drying. Here are the other pairs of socks, and then another pair of underpants. And my shoes, which I just washed as well. Alright guys, so this is now my life attempt to fit everything in this backpack, and I hope I won't fail, so wish me luck. Alright guys, I'm not gonna finish it now, just because it's too much small stuff and I'm not leaving right now, so I don't want to put everything back to its place. But I think I should be able to get everything in. To be honest, I didn't put everything properly in there. I was kind of like just like smashing it in there. So if you really properly roll your clothing and organize it, it should all be alright. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just one thing to remember for you guys, if you're starting out with minimalism, and just remember, it's not about forcing yourself to get rid of everything. It's more about getting rid of the stuff that doesn't no longer serve you, or that does no longer have value to you. Don't just force yourself to get rid of everything, but rather just see if there are any things that you don't really need anymore or that you don't really use anymore. It's just about minimalism. So for some people, minimalism might be, instead of going traveling with 3 suitcases, just going with 1. It's all about perspective, you know. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Consider giving it a thumbs up or a comment, or subscribe to my channel, or follow me on all my other social media platforms or whatever. And I see you next time.